down Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The run here with Brown. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Carry here for Brown. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's 1st and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. Now Brown. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I'm wondering. Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
I'm wondering. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11.
backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Bengals field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Who played in-state over in Columbus. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Eagles, 6, Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Left side, he's got Njoku. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, Shedeur. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. So he'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. Charlie Jones, deep to return. This will be returnable from his own 15. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 17-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
Number 85, David Njoku. A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
79, bro. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Bengals on top. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Release. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Scrambling to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It is a big play for the Browns. 31 yards.
1st and 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Vikings.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Now, Sanders. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. For Shedeur Sanders. Career touchdown pass, #1 as a Cleveland Brown. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They'll begin here on the ground.
Chase Brown, the ball carrier. Carson Schlesinger on the tackle. A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Burrow. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They run it once more with Judkins. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Cleveland.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Here we go.
On play action, Shador. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Open man, and that's Tillman. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he's in! Touchdown, Cleveland. For Judkins, he was so effective in college. 50 total TDs in Ohio State and Ole Miss, but that is 1st in the NFL. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will start on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be third down. Burrow to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Sanders on first down. To his tight end, Njoku. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to 60. Dragon 60. 19 tight. What you got?
Now Shedeur on first down, forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Come on. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
18, right here.
Throwing again is Sanders. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Sanders. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Gary Goody, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw again is Sanders. Now thrown deep for Bell. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
First down and goal to go.
From the 1 yard line, first down and goal.
Get it.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On first and 10, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Now it's going to be third down. Now, Burrow. Flushed to his left. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Mitchell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark at 29.
He's tackled at the 29.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Browns first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Brings up second down.
Come on.
Again, it's Judkins. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready up.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
19, 5 here. Crack all 80. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Motion. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. As he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. An even 40 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Here's Von Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. The They'll try and run for it. A dive, and he's in! Samaje Perine. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals are able to cut the deficit to 10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Here we go, Jack. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Going deep downfield for Judy. That's hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow. Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Flush. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action for Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Here we go. 11, big 13.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
That's good.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Going deep downfield for Jeudy. That is Bush. What a throw. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
This is quickly becoming a drive to forget here for the offense. They narrowly escaped danger on the previous play, and now they follow it up by allowing a sack. So it's about as bad a 2-play sequence as you can have, aside from turning the ball over.
He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in a fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. This one, returnable. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Alert! Alert! Come on, come on.
On the give, it's touching. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 2. Now Sanders. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Cleveland.
At the 16-yard line.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 7-yard.
Second down and 3.
Second and 3.
Let's go now.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Rolling right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up second and goal.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Hendrickson on the tackle.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Cougar 19. Go.
On third and goal, Sanders. And he's in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much approved.
37. Bengals 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Second and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 11. Stop.
Burrow now. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
And it's third down.
He'll run here with Brown.
Chase Brown, ball carrier. Tackle Burrow going down. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Stop.
Burrow to throw. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They find a way to convert on fourth down and pick up 10 yards. A carry here for Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. The next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On the ground, it's Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now, Burrow. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cleveland. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Browns will add one more onto their big lead.
Bengals 10.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Jones now on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.
know I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down, down. Hey, Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
The one on the flamboyant temper, just toss that ham in the frying pan like spam. Get done when I come and slam. Damn, I feel like the son of Sam. Don't make me wet. Hectic, with the check, got me going like General Electric. And the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Too much undercover try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm up in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane.